What's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. Now, for some reason, despite me telling you guys I don't like running two of the same type on the same main team, you guys keep suggesting those. This time, you guys have decided to suggest a blue-blue-purple team, but probably the most absurd one, really. Basically, it's Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and Raiyuden? I'm not sure. From what I understood, the premise of the team was you have two units that lock in units, and you can take full advantage of that. Granted, it completely overlooks the fact that Raiyuden has virtually no synergy with this team, aside from the fact that she's blue like Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So I try to make it work. The team is basically, as I said, Raiyuden, Goku, Vegeta, and then on the bench we have this extreme blue Vegeta, who I believe is the only unit that actually buffs both blue and purple units, so he worked out here pretty well. And then the rest of them are going to be God Key units. Now, the only reason why I did that was because Raiyuden is a really good last stand unit, and I figured let's just have it be so that she's the last one left. I guess that's where she'll truly shine if it ever came down to that, and I let her be the last guy. Or girl, rather. Either way, let's jump into some PvP. So, here's the first match of the video, going up against the team I fear most, Lineage of Evil. I already knew I was going to come across one of these because, I mean, who else are you going to come across? They're such a strong team. Everybody wants to run them now. So, thankfully here, I catch him off guard here. One of the really nice things about this Vegeta is his lock-in. You know, sort of like the whole premise of the team is locking in units, but just Vegeta's ability to lock in units, so I don't have to worry about, you know, full power freezes, annoyances as often is quite nice here. We do some really, really good damage as well. Like, look at how much damage. That pod freeze is pretty much dead already. Do a nice quick little dodge there, catch my opponent in the sidestep, trying to adapt to people's increase in skill. Gotta be quick, gotta be fast, gotta outsmart your opponents. Use Raiyeden's green card here. Everyone seems to hate this unit, but I think it seems really odd, but it feels like they put the most effort into her animations, because her sidestepping, everything from her sidestepping animations to her fighting animations are incredibly detailed and fluid. I find it quite strange. Like, think about, look at all the backflips that she does when she does her green card. If anything, that animation looks smoother than when Gogeta does Stardust Fall. I'm not even kidding. Very strange. But anyways, get the golden Frieza out of the way so quickly. I was so happy for that. I was like, yes, yes, the biggest threat on this team is gone. Random little blip of lag. Oh well, not too concerned about it here. Now that golden Frieza's out of the way, all I gotta deal with is his full power Frieza, and how interesting that he survives with just 2,000 for his thing right there. Decided to pop Goku's main ability, get a second Vanish going. I just wanted to get rid of his Vanish at that point, because there's like no way he's gonna kill this guy. For sure he's not. Popped the main ability to lock him in here. I saw him coming in for a shoulder tackle, so I used Raiyeden's ultimate ability here. Look at how well animated this is. Don't you think it's a little ridiculous? Look at that. Crazy. So well animated. Thank you for the subscription, Jiren. And I guess my opponent forfeited the second he saw Jiren's name. Nice little coincidence there. Here's the second match of the video, going up against... It's basically a Super Saiyan team. Number 1 and number 2 units paired together, and for sure Bardock's going to show up, so another fellow man of culture running a blue-blue-purple team. Quite interesting. Let's see which one is better. I love it when... so for all my fights, I always like to start out with, you know, a Ki Blast card. I like to initiate, because I don't like... I don't know, I don't like waiting. I don't like, you know, delaying, everyone just floating around, hopping back and forth and whatever. I don't like that. Now this is a double-edged sword, because in this situation, in this fight here, this is an instance of it actually working. They use their Vanish, they go in for an attack, but I'm quick enough to key cancel out of the way, and I gain priority again. 99% of the time, depending on whether or not it's laggy or, you know, my opponent, I don't know, gets a perfect Vanish or whatever, it kind of doesn't work in my favor. So I don't know, I'm beginning to think I should go back to the drawing board here and maybe try to change up how I initiate the fights here. Maybe, I don't know, it just makes it much easier for my opponent. And these instances here are another thing I gotta work on. Like when you're up in your opponent's face and you're both sidestepping and you're trying to figure out, okay, who's gonna stop first? When do I time it? And whatever, all that other stuff. For me, I wait, and then what I'm trying to do is I press a single tap in order to catch my opponent doing, you know, bait out their vanish, and then they try to come at me and I vanish out of the way. I'm trying to do that, but so far it's failing. And I'm thinking, Vegeta has this guy locked in, I may as well Rising Rush him, so that's what I go for here. Do a nice little Rising Rush, take care of his purple unit, to get Super Vegito out of the way. Now I don't have to worry about any of my units getting their all their buffs taken away, especially if Raiyuden is the last person left. I don't have to worry about her losing all her buffs. You know, what makes her good. Switch it to Raiyuden here, match up with a shoulder tackle, and then I quickly go in for the attack here. Now, it doesn't matter who he brings in next, so he brings in the Super Saiyan Bardock here. Raiyuden's ultimate ability is honestly quite good. Both the paralysis and the destruction of cards is actually really, really strong. But I think people don't use her because they kind of just hate her. I don't know. They kind of just don't like her. But I don't know. I think she's neat. Maybe she's a little annoying, but otherwise she seems pretty cool. Neato character. Cancel out my opponent's thing there. Now I'm immediately going to go into Super Saiyan Blue. Oh, no I don't. I bamboozled myself. Use my main ability here because regardless of who's coming in, they're going to get hurt pretty well. They're going to take some really good damage. Now because he let Bardock get killed, I'm in the advantage here. Look at all these units that I got and look at the one unit he has. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to use this green card to bait his thing. And I thought it worked with single Ki Blast, but look, I'm just taking hits like an idiot there. Looks so stupid. I'm trying to bait out his vanish here because I know he has a counter waiting. I have to be very careful. So there it is. He thought he could catch me with the tackle there, but works out for me in the end. Go right there, do some really good damage. I'm saving the blue card. I'm saving it to finish him off because you never really know. Now I knew it was not over even though I had more units alive as opposed to he did because of this right here. Like, the second I see, if my opponent hasn't used the Rising Rush within 20 timer counts, I know he's saving it. If my opponent hasn't used the second Rising Rush by the time like 90 timer counts have passed, I know he's saving it. So if you look right now, it's been more than 90 timer counts. I know he was saving it. Now I catch him right there trying to do a counter. I guess he thought you could counter shoulder tackles, but no you can't. Thank God for that, because holy crap, this guy would be unstoppable then. That ridiculous Hercule match that I showed you guys yesterday, or whenever I showed you guys, would have been the most meta team for sure. Forget fusions, forget LOE. It's a damn Goku and friggin' Hercule. But we get to take him out. Always finishing it out with the Raiyuden here, and then here's the third and final match of the video, going up against another crazy team. It's so interesting seeing these GT Gokus, but nobody uses them, especially considering I'm running a blue purple. Come on guys, if there's two blue units, why wouldn't you use it? Thank goodness I have multiple blast cards, because I know he's just waiting to use the Super Vegito. It's gonna happen. People are always so like anxious to pop him in. Now, it's always so nice that you can quickly swap into the Vegeta here and gain 2 cards, and maybe you're getting a Rising Rush quicker than your opponent and stuff like that. But one thing to keep in mind is, you know, you're giving up all your vanishes so early. Like in this case here, if he had a green unit and I'm stuck with Raiyuden, oof, I would have been doomed. But thankfully, we delayed it a little bit long enough for me to swap into another unit. A little bit of lag here, it is what it is. Now, I honestly didn't even care who's going to get killed at this point. It's either going to be the Gogeta, Super Vegito, or Bardock. And honestly, considering this Bardock is like really key for this team here in order to deal like crazy amounts of damage, I was completely happy with him getting killed. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Because Raiyuden is, you know, not really built well for this team right here, she's not going to do that much damage. I should have swapped into the Goku, but because it's lagging, I didn't think I could, and now I'm kind of screwed because I know what's going to happen. Like, this happens all the time. I mean, it's been more than 20 timer counts, so he has a Rising Rush. Like I said earlier, he has a Rising Rush for sure. He's saving it for somebody. He's saving it for either one of these guys. Use a green card, heal a little bit. He's probably waiting for an ideal moment to use it. I hate getting caught with these. I hate it. It's so annoying. Trying to bait out his vanish here, but thankfully catch him right here using his main ability and his green card. Look at how tanky this dude is. It's crazy how strong he is. Either that or my team is not synergized that well. He's coming up to my face, but please step back, sir. Don't get too close. Quickly tap right here so we swap out to somebody else. Quickly swap out, go into Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Look at how tanky these dudes are. It's crazy. I know that Super Saiyan Blue Goku is not even, he's not a strike type, but that's crazy to me. How tanky Super Vegito is. We get another Rising Rush, way ahead of schedule. Completely forgot that his lock-in is very, very short. So if I was quicker, I would have been able to take out Super Vegito, but instead we take out the Bardock, who was our original target. So at least we got to finish the job here. We got him out of the way, which is quite nice. But it's not like we're out of the, out of the woods yet. We got to deal with two incredibly annoying units. Look at this damage, man. Ridiculous. Now between her and Super Saiyan Blue Goku, I mean, I'm gonna keep the Super Saiyan Blue Goku alive here. That green card to heal him is looking quite nice. Now all I gotta do is get this Gogeta out of the way. People are always so patient when it comes to that. But I know he's not gonna be able to swap out to his Super Vegito anytime soon, and that blue card is looking quite nice. I mean, do all the damage you want. That blue card is gonna send you to your doom, friend. Whether it be a Rising Rush coming my way. Look at me. I'm just so like anxious to press the blue card to get rid of him. Boop. There he goes. Now, I was debating between using this green card to, counter one of his Ki Blast cards, or I used it on Goku to heal up a little bit. I'm just trying to bait out the dude, but as you can see, it's actually quite laggy if you paid attention to the timer counts. Look at that animation. So I'm just going to keep Raiyuden in here just because I want to pop her ultimate ability, give him the paralysis, and destroy some of his cards. Can't remember off the top of my head if it reduced some of his self buffs, because if it did, that would have been quite nice. Can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, it doesn't do anything with buffs here. He comes in with the shoulder tackle, comes in with another strike card, catch him in the sidestep there, and then we finish it out. I figured I'd climactically finish it off with the Goku here, use his ultimate ability just to get rid of him here. Would have been a nice finish. So get to take him out here, and that's the third and final match of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now until next time, peace. Oh, and please stop recommending me teams with two of the same type, please.